Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sophie, if you didn't know already. Today what I'm going to be talking about is my curly hair journey. This has been such a highly requested video for so long, but I really wanted to do it at a time where I know I can take time to talk about everything that I want to talk about, because my curly hair journey has been one of these up down ones, and finally I'm at a point where I can literally see growth. Like, I'm so happy with where I am now. The beginning. So when I was younger, I remember I always had the thickest, biggest hair. It was so long, but then a part of me was always so like unhappy with my hair, which when I look back now is absolutely mad. Like, I was mad. So I think something which had a significant impact on my curly hair journey is the area which I grew up in. So I grew up in a predominantly white area. So all the girls' hair around me was straight, long. The texture of their hair was silky. To be honest, I never remember like vividly thinking when I was younger, oh my God, I want my hair to be like that, until maybe I hit secondary school. When I was little, until secondary school, my hair didn't affect me that much. Like, my mum would be doing my hair, you know what I mean? Like, my mum would do my hair in the morning. One thing I noticed, when I got older, I would never wear my hair down. My hair would always be up, like scraped back, like full on back, and I'd wear a headband so that like my hair was not out and big at all. I remember seeing something and being like, oh my God, my hair's curly too, like this, but the curls I saw were like European curls. And I wet my hair, and then my mum was doing my hair for me, like trying to let it dry naturally, and I remember looking and then it just went and I was like, oh. In my head, my own perception of what my hair should be like was really confused. Like, I was very, very confused. So probably around year 7, year 8, I used to experiment with straightness. So I would, like, you know, like how that style, like straighten the fringe down and the back would be curly up, like that type of look. Like, my fringe would always go frizzy because it's not relaxed. I'd always try and like cut in a fringe to make my fringe straight and then pin the rest up. So I went through that stage. I'd sometimes go get like a wash treatment where they'd blow dry my hair, straighten my hair. I walk outside and you know how it goes, frizz attack all over. So I couldn't achieve the hair that I wanted to achieve, and I did end up getting it relaxed. Secondary school, I just wanted straight hair. Like, I just wanted my hair to be like everyone else's. My dad was the one person which really told me, Sophie, do not do this to your hair. But my mum understood where I was coming from, I think. So then she let me relax my hair. And I remember when I was younger, he would always be like, Sophie, keep your head down. Like, why don't you wear your head down? And I was just like, no, I don't like it. Like, I really did not like it. And I wasn't educating myself on how to look after it properly myself. Like, my mum would always do my hair. So as soon as I heard about relaxing my hair, like my older cousin, she got her hair relaxed. And I was like, your hair straight, how's your hair straight? My mum took me to the salon, my cousin goes too, and my dad came too. He was like, don't damage your hair. And like, he had no say really. And then I wish I listened to him. I wish I listened to him so much. But yeah, eventually we went ahead and then we started relaxing my hair. So once I got it relaxed, I loved it for a while. Like, I really did love it. And I just think there was no one around me. Like, there was literally no one in my school that was like me. There was literally no one. Yeah, it was probably about from year 9 till about year 11, I straightened my hair. I remember going through that, and my hair was just dry, it wouldn't grow. It was breaking at the ends. It was never straight how I wanted it to be straight. Like, your hair isn't like, when your hair's like mine, it's not meant to be straight. It doesn't want to be straight, so it won't get straight how you want it to be straight. It never will. I used to just straighten it every morning, which absolutely killed my hair, and I was just straightening it constantly for all of these years. And then it was probably a bit before year 11 where I then started to get some weaves. So just added a few tracks in my hair to make it longer. It's so funny looking back. I look completely different with straight hair. So yeah, I added a few tracks in my hair to make it longer, and then just started playing around with it more. But at this time I kept relaxing it, so I'd always relax it, then put my tracks in. I think my year 11 prom was probably the last time I relaxed my hair. So I think up until that point, I was obviously growing up, I was venturing out of my area, seeing how different people's hair is, and then seeing and genuinely learning to love my own hair. And I remember it was also a time when I discovered YouTube and like YouTube tutorials, and I was looking and I was like, oh my god, this is how I'm gonna look after my hair. This is what I'm gonna do for my hair. That's why I do hair stuff now, because when I was younger, I had no clue properly until I went onto YouTube. My mum is black, by the way. She did know how to do my hair, but your mum can't be doing your hair every day before school. I started going through the transition period. That was the next stage in my curly hair journey. After my year 11 prom, that is when I decided, no Sophie, it's time to be natural. I was just like, no Sophie, it's time to be natural. Slowly and surely my hair started growing from my roots, so I just stopped relaxing it, and then it eventually started growing. But then it was at that awful stage where it's like curly hair, boom, straight, brittle, breaking. So my hairdresser, she's a godsend. She would literally put me in for a treatment every 6 weeks, just over my hair, steam it, deep condition it every 6 weeks, and then keep chopping off at the edges until like my hair eventually grew out. And I remember the day my hair eventually grew out, oh my god, amazing. That did not take like a week, that took a minute. So after I was 16, I went to sixth form. So in sixth form, all I would do is tie my hair up, because I was going through that transition period. And in sixth form, I did not care. I was just getting my work done. I was like, I don't care what I look like. I'm not here to impress no one. So I literally would just tie my hair up every day, didn't care, just let it get healthy. I tied it up all the time, never straightened it hardly, and then eventually it started to grow out. So then when I went to uni, I was like, okay, it's nearly grown out, but not as long as I wanted it. So I probably could have big chopped before I went to uni. It was probably like this big, and it would be a cute little fro. But now I started wearing weaves. So that is my next stage in my hair growth journey, the weaves. So I had a lot of fun experimenting with weaves in my curly hair journey, and I think it's a great way to sort of help you transition and make it fun and make it a more fun period, waiting to see how long your hair gets each time. I started off with brown curly weave. So it was kind of like the curliest weave I could find that would still drop how I wanted it to drop and be longer. I still wanted like a bit of length, waviness. So I had brown weave, and then just had leave out at the top, which I would literally just leave my natural curls out. Most of the time I had black weave. It was always curly, it was never straight anymore. Like I was over the straight. I was like, no more straight hair. I did like dip dye weave, and I feel like the dip dye one was around the time my hair was just growing out, and I really just got sick of weave. I really got sick of weave. So there became a point where I just got rid of the weave, and then ended up, you know, like how I do the slick hairstyle? I just continuously did that slick hairstyle until it was long enough to be how I want it to be. And I feel like it was around second year, because I remember me and my boyfriend were going out, and then my hair was looking long. I was like, Sophie, your hair's growing, girl. So yeah, around second year uni, 2 years ago, that was when I had the confidence in my hair to start wearing it out. No, it took 4 years properly after stopping relaxing my hair for me to be happy with it. That is so mad. So it's been 6 years since I last relaxed my hair. Just seeing the different type of person I am from 16 to now 22 is mad, but I believe you have to go through these processes to understand how stupid you were before, and how much more to life you'll find when you love what God has given you and how you're meant to be. Like now, there's no way I would be any different to how I am right now. But when I started relaxing my hair, I know part of it was because of what people around me were finding attractive at the time. So everyone around me was finding like my best friends attractive, like long, straight hair, and I was like, and then what's mad as well, as soon as I straightened my hair, I did get more attention. The area you grow up in does impact the way you view yourself and what you deem as beautiful. Because I know if I grew up in an area maybe where there was more diversity within the school, then I wouldn't have felt like that. But it's all a learning curve. You look at them now, scrambling, hello, remember me? I'm joking, but yeah, it's true. So that is practically my curly hair journey. It's been a long one. I'm gonna look at some questions now that people have asked. Has your hair always been short, or you cut it? How did you grow it? So my hair hasn't always been short. It was long before I got it relaxed. That's why I always think, imagine if I didn't relax it, how my hair would be down here, boy. It would be down here. But you know, what can I do? And I don't think my hair's that short now. If I put in a picture of how my hair was when I started my journey, when I got it chopped off here, it was about this long, and now this is all healthy. I get like haircuts maybe once a year to help it grow, but if you're thinking about doing a big chop, I would say do it. That's one thing. I'd love to see my hair short and curly. I feel like people suit it now. Okay, this question isn't about your hair, but do you have any suggestions on how to grow out your brows like yours are gorgeous? Okay, so my brows, I used to have a monobrow, so I'm not gonna lie, my brows join. Like, I got a lot of thick hair. They've been thick from birth, girl. So castor oil, I've seen that done. If you apply castor oil on your brows, I'm sure that helps them grow, but I'm also sure that produces spots, so I don't know whether I recommend that, but yeah, maybe castor oil. And don't get them threaded every 2 seconds or keep plucking them. I'll always leave mine to grow out. That's why they're fluffy as hell. How many times do you deep condition your hair, and what was your signature look? I'll literally wash my hair, next week deep condition, then wash it all out again. So that's probably what I do most of the time. And now my signature look. The curls, baby girl, the curls, side part. But I put myself in for a curly cut. So I think I'm gonna cut in some layers to make it even more voluminous. I think that's healthy. Have you ever had a weave? Yeah, I have. I've spoken about that just a few minutes ago. What inspired you to decide to go natural? PS, I hope you're well. I hope you're well too, my gorgeous. So what inspired me to go natural is all of the beautiful girls, my natural sisters. Honestly, when I was trying to transition, I would watch everyone on YouTube and how they would do their natural hair. Everything like that would inspire me. What I was thinking was beautiful when I was younger is completely not right. Like, what's beautiful is your natural self and your natural state. But to see and look at my own hair, like growing my hair out, I was excited to see, oh, is that my curl pattern? Is that how my hair is meant to be? How do you fix overly dry hair? I would say deep conditioning, protective styles, and also just locking in that moisture. You need a daily routine. I've got one. I'm gonna put one of those cards up somewhere. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It's been a lovely thing for me to talk about and to sort of speak out the journey that I've been on with my hair. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. There'll be more curly content coming very soon. Thank you for watching.